What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of the Dice Lock. Attempt 2. We tried last week. Kind of got screwed, but we are back with updated, kind of arranged or rearranged stipulations. So I'm going to obviously, just play as is with the dice kind of going against me, or it's going to go for me, basically. It could go either two ways. So if you guys don't know how this works, essentially every donation goes to a dice roll, and the dice roll changes the stipulations live while we're doing this. So basically you guys are in control, and it's you guys versus me. And if I win and I beat the game and I'm successful, then we move on to Claire, B, which would probably be the next, move that would make sense. So there's that. So that's going to happen, and we're going to see if I can get this attempt going here. But I want to say what's up to everyone in the chat. We got 19 viewers in here. Thank you for coming in. Hit that thumbs up. Make sure you're coming in and hitting the like button. That helps me out a lot. We got Sparkshot in here. King Shadow, of course, is the first one in here. Shy Boy, Connor, Sparkshot. John, what's up, man? My buddy John's in here. Jesse, Reese, Robbie. You got Minecraft in the house. Minecraft Gaming. Quentin. What's up, Gary? We got Quentin, Jin. Perry's in here. Roll that dice. Yes. What did you eat for lunch today? How was it? What's up, the Mysterious Gamer? J-Chip and Trigger 15. So we got our fellow YouTube members are in the house. We got Quentin, J-Chip, and Trigger being the YouTube members. Their names are green. They have a badge, and they can also spam the emoji as well that you get with YouTube memberships. They start at just $5. I also got Patreon down below. And if you want to do some NordVPN goodness, I have a link down below as well. If you sign up for NordVPN, that helps me out. If you click that link, use that link down below. Covers you against all the stuff on the internet that you don't want to run into, and you want to keep your information safe. So check out NordVPN right now. And we have Jin coming in with the first roll. 20 try. Thank you, Jin, for the donation. What are we going to be starting with, basically? Because that's really the main thing is what is this game gonna consist of, and what changes are gonna happen. Obviously, it depends on you guys. No killing is the first stipulation on, so we cannot kill. Thank you guys. Look at the members spamming those brilliant emojis. That's what you get when you sign up there. You can interact a little bit more on the chat side of things, as far as like you gain access to certain little perks there. And all right, we're gonna turn this on. No killing is on, and I don't know, guys. Last time I think I kind of just got screwed with health, and it just was a bad combination. I'm just gonna be honest. It was just a bad combination of what I was handed, and that's kind of what this is, right? It's like luck of the draw. So all right, Quentin with the $2 super chat coming in. So let's see what we got here.
It was later revealed that the terrible disaster had been caused by the T-virus.
I'll give you another roll because you got unbanned weapons. So I'm going to roll you again. That's probably what I'll do for that. What did that land on? A 3 or a 1? I kind of got glitched in the middle here. All right, let's roll again. Jesus, Quentin, this is an interesting roll. 7. Again. Knife only. Damn, Quentin. You got me. All those rolls, and that's what I get. Knife only. Knife only, no killing right now. And now we have J-Chip Show. Thank you, man, for the $1 super chat. This is for J-Chip right here. Ban weapon. I guess the machine gun. Right? I'm assuming that's what I would ban. Whatever's in the locker, basically. I mean, if it's a machine gun, we'll just ban that one. But okay. So knife only, no killing.
What have we got here?
Shit. That's a little rough. It's a little rough start with the rolls. We'll see how it goes, right? What do we want to do? 11. Why do you bite me?
Why do you bite me?
Okay. Let's get right to it because we're already in the shit anyway. So let's just deal with it and see what we can see what we can pull out here. So yes, we're playing this on a PS1. The small PS1. I think ban weapon would work better if bans whatever is equipped or in inventory at the time. That could work, but I feel like it's easier to just know what is banned so I can just know like what to keep away in the inventories for space sake, because I felt like that was a big problem with going back from like normal weapons to knife, because I would have to constantly like, you know, go like I'll still have the weapons in my inventory, but then I would always have to carry the knife. And just having that one item could be too much in the inventory, so. But I don't know. I'm working it out. I'm still tweaking and adjusting every time. You know, I learn every time. So, yeah, I might fail some attempts at this, but it's all learning and getting better, and also figuring out what dice stuff I actually want to put in here. All right, so we can't kill shit. We cannot kill shit, chat room. You guys got me at an interesting lock so far. And there goes Kendo. Down he goes. But yeah, today's going to be pretty interesting and fun. And obviously, when I'm done streaming, whatever the attempt may look like in a few hours, I'm going to be working on a couple videos for you guys that I've shot already. And that's going to be cool. So I'm going to be working on that right when I'm done here. It's going to be a decent day of work. And yeah, it's going to be fun. All right, so I can't kill. So let me see if I can... shit. Why is he so far away? I wanted to knock all of them down, but he was one of the guys that strayed away from the other guys. Oh, well. If I super chat 650, will you stop the stream? No. The stream must go on. No one wins until... But if you donated that much money, then I would probably have to roll, like, I would have to roll for you, like, every, like, minute or something. Like, I would have to, like, equivalate that to, like, something, you know what I mean? I would have to put that into a roll. Come on, you bastards. Can you sing Arms of an Angel for the fallen Kendo? In the arms of an angel, Kendo fell. That's it. That's all you get. All right. I can't kill him though. Okay, well, this is going to have to not count because I can't, like, not make her not crawl. So, that's like an automatic, like... She was a crawler. There's nothing I could have done. He said, I'll think about it. No, Perry, don't donate that much. That's... I wouldn't want you to do that. Leave it for someone else, you know what I mean? That's a lot of... That's a chunk of change right there. But yes, if there is a big donation like that for anyone, including Perry, I would have to roll. You wouldn't just get one roll. Like, I would have to do, like, yeah, if it's something like that, there'd be a lot different, a little bit different. I should probably set some kind of like threshold with, like, if you pass, you know, $100, I do this. If you do $200, I'll roll it, like, you know, 15 times, and it will just, like, completely shock the whole, like, board, because you'll pretty much override everyone's last, like, super chats in a way, but you'll have, like, full control, basically. So whoever, like, donates that much basically has full control over the rest of the stream in terms of if I have to roll every 5 minutes or to equivalent, like, you know, how much, I don't even know. It would be something crazy. It would be a constant start and stop. All right. Quentin, $2 super chat coming in from Quentin. Thank you, Quentin. And as we approach the police station, we got reset all. All right. So we are back to norm for now. Thank you, Quentin, for resetting. But it's not going to be like that forever. So let's try to get a move on here. I think the big thing here is like trying to speed up the process of you know, beating the game. Obviously in a faster way. You do have to know, you know, and I'm not the fastest at these games. You know, there's some that I'm better at with speed and knowing, but
Who are you? Oh, you must be the new guy.
Leon. Hey, maybe we'll get past the beginning. Yeah, I hope so. I got to, like, probably what, like a quarter way in last time, and
About 2 months
that was it.
there was this incident.
Now, the Anthony reset is resetting the game. That can happen if I don't save, obviously. Jin said, no resetting.
The other S.T.A.R.S members
You stay.
Umbrella was behind everything.
Ban weapon, machine gun.
Lives to reveal the
That's for Jin right there.
but no one believed them. Not long after that,
Quentin says, from West Raccoon City, born and raised.
hang in there. Don't worry about me. Just rescue the survivors in the
Step up, because you're the poop for the kill.
Take this key card. You should be able to unlock the doors in the hall with this. Now go.
What's it like being a part of The Shield? What, the show? I don't fucking know.
But I'm coming back for you. Just hold on.
Any chance game volume can increase? Everyone cool voice loud and clear, but can hardly hear the game. Yeah, I could turn up the game volume. There we go. How's that? Nice and crispy. Crisp audio. Oh, duh. We gotta go to the thing.
I just joined the S.T.A.R.S Bravo team last month.
Unacceptable, says Connor. Unacceptable. Alright. So for
I just joined the S.T.A.R.S Bravo
Connor,
team last month.
no reloading. So I cannot reload shit. Which, that screwed me over last time. So that was actually a pretty good roll on your behalf. Yeah, that's a pretty... Because that fucked me over. Because I couldn't reload on, like, any of the guns. And then I basically was on knife only. So, Walking Dead or Fear the Walking Dead. I would say Walking Dead. But I stopped watching after, like, season, like, 6 or 7. So I can't really speak for the show as a whole. I look like Seth Rollins? What? No. Perry's probably cracking up at that. I don't think I look like Seth Rollins. I'd have to actually look at Seth Rollins again and be like, oh yeah. Okay, so no reloading. Alright. Let me actually turn that on too, so it's on screen. What are we on? 6? It's number 6. On. I did roll for Jin. I rolled for Jin, and we banned the weapon. So Jin's roll was ban a weapon, and I banned the machine gun, which I think it's the machine... Whatever gun is in that locker room, which I'm pretty sure it's a machine gun for Leon, or you could leave it for Claire, we'll ban that. Because if anything, I'll just take the side pack and then leave it for Claire. For it to probably, not even get used, because who knows what the, stips will be then. But, yeah, so rolled for Jin, rolled for Quentin. We're caught up on rolls. And no reloading is turned on after... was the one stipulation that was turned on after the reset all. Alright, and here's the liquor. Oh, man, he's pissed. That would have brought me into caution immediately. Whew. All right, that was rough. That was a little too close. What if for next time you have a wheel and whatever and it spins that bans that weapon? I could do that. I could probably do some kind of like either video or graphic that has it spin, maybe that has like a randomizer on a website or something, and I can feed it in. Dark Tulip is from Germany. Thank you for joining. Greetings from Germany. I am from South Jersey, and you are from Germany. And there's people from UK and Australia and Brazil and a bunch of people in the RA communities. It's cool. It's cool that we got some reach over here. But yeah, maybe like make a wheel with all the weapons in the game and do something like that. With 3, if anything, I'm just going to work in the gunpowder stuff. Try to work that in a little bit. Alright. Didn't reload, and I just wanted to clear out the fucking hall a little bit. Gwen says, I'm from the South, the deep South. Yeah, the real South. In other words, LTRE version of Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, basically, right? The Wheel of Misfortune. Yeah, that's what it would be. Because I would probably just get dreadful fucking picks. Just be like, nope. But again, the usual one that we don't ban is the knife, considering that can be, you know, picked for knife only. So when in doubt, to be honest with you, at the end of the day, I just have to get better at all these games with the knife. Because, little Nicky reference, oh, I'm from California. That's awesome. Good old California. Which I've never been, but eventually I'll go. Alright, we got both jewels. What's up, Dylan's in the chat? And here's the handgun ammo. That I can't reload, but I'm still gathering. Because why the fuck not, at this point. Nice, we almost got 30 people in here. Hit that thumbs up. Really helps me out, and I appreciate it. Thank you. To me, the knife is a chocolate teapot. Yeah, it's Code Veronica has a pretty cool knife. It does. It's strong as shit in that game. You have to approach the knife differently in each game. That's why it's just because of what you're up against and how different it is each time you play. And so yeah, it's a lot. But I think that there's going to be a time where I can at least get through certain games with just a knife. And so if I'm doing certain dice locks or stipulation changes, it'll be a little bit easier to be like, all right, I'm going to the knife now. But at least I know I have a little bit more skill with that. Dude vs. Evil with the $1 super chat.
There's no reason for us to stay any longer than necessary. Let's
No
stop,
mixing.
look for any
We
survivors,
cannot mix
and get out of
herbs.
here.
Right.
That's number
One
10.
last thing. Here's a radio. Take it. That way we can keep in touch if anything happens.
All right.
Ready, start.
Dark Loop says, please make a room tour sometimes and show us all your Resident Evil collection. Yeah, a lot of people want to see an updated room tour, but also an LTRE complete collection for everything in my collection that I own that's Resident Evil. And the answer is yes, I will be doing that. The last time I did one was probably 2016 or 15. And so it's been a while. And so I want to, like, you know, and I've gotten more stuff through the years, and we've gotten, you know, 2 remakes within that time, Resident Evil 7 within that time. So, like, I got a bunch of more of, like, the mainline stuff and just different stuff throughout the years. And that would be a really fun video. It'd be a long video. It'd probably be an hour hour or more. I mean, I would have to go through it relatively at a decent pace, so we're not there all day. But I'd have to just knock it out with like, these are all the games, these are all the strategy guides, these are all this. But yes, I will definitely do that because that's all just, you know, content I can work on, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. So yeah, stay tuned for that and subscribe and stick around. Trigger 15, $2. Christine is here. Says evening and chat. What's happening? What's up, Christine? We're attempting dice lock again. No killing is turned on for Trigger. So let me turn that on. That liquor scene happened in Welcome to Raccoon City. Yeah, definitely is not as good as the original game, in my opinion. But J-Chip, I do agree. Allison Court is the best Claire. Jay was actually entertained by Welcome to Raccoon City. He went in with low expectations. That's all good. I mean, hey, to each their own. If you like it, it's all good. I just thought it was a very... could have been done a lot better. A lot better. Alright, so far we got no killing, no reloading, no mixing. Alright. Alrighty. I know I didn't like it. Oh, you didn't like it, just entertained. Oh, okay. So you were entertained, but you were just like, I actually don't really like it. But you watch it and you're like, all right, like I wasn't like bored. I see what you're saying. Yeah, for me, I kind of had a combination of both where I was like, I wasn't bored because it was happening so fast, but it was just like, what the fuck? Like the content within it was just like very like just yeah, not something I would like, but I agree, J-Chip Show. I agree with you on that one. AAA will never get over the ridiculous cast. Yeah, I know. Really just disappointed on that one. Good morning. JG is in the house. What's up? Ah, there you are. There we go. What's up, Abraham is in here. What's up? What's going on, brother? Thanks for coming in. Are you live streaming the Capcom deal? Well, I didn't even know it was a live stream. I think they're just announcing it. Like, I think the timer is just gonna, like, expire. But I am dropping a video on that, talking about what it could be, and maybe, you know, obviously, I want to hear from you guys. But I'm gonna be working on that after piecing it together. It's already recorded, but I have to film it or edit it and then film one more video today for the weekend, and then the week will be pretty much set as far as all the streams will be done and the content will at least be out that I need to. So RE games are so realistic looking. That's why we don't need a live action adaptation anymore. Yeah, J Chip says a good point there. Well, you heard someone say that, but that is an interesting point, obviously. Because yeah, it's like games are getting really real at looking. It's almost like how more real can you get them to actually look? And they are like movies now, you know. So it's very strange, like, and they keep failing, in my opinion, on certain levels with this shit, you know. So with like the video game movie adaptations, so very weird. But yes, RWK, I will be covering the Capcom deal, whatever they're announcing. I don't think it's RE4 remake. I think it's going to be Reverse, and it's going to be Village DLC. Because I don't think they're going to touch RE4 in terms of promotion until they're ready. And they're actually going to show us something, and I think it's a little too soon. I think people are getting a little too excited already, so... Did you know GameStop has their own NFTs? Oh, Jesus. Doesn't surprise me, though. What's up, Carlos A? What's up, brother? Thanks for coming in. All right, let's we got to go back to the Stars Hall here. Yeah, it could be something weird, RWK. I'm not putting it past it. That's why in the video that I shot already, I was just like, listen, this could easily not be Resident Evil, but it's in the Resident Evil font, and it gets people thinking, like, what is this? You know, what is this necessarily? And, you know, the spin-off game that we still haven't seen that was named Outrage that we've never seen at all could be, you know, announced. It could be, you know, realistically, I'm thinking that it's going to be Village DLC, but... Street Fighter 6 is definitely going to be coming soon. I don't think it would be this announcement, though. I know some people are thinking that Street Fighter 6 when it's, like, clearly the Resident Evil font, so that's also strange. But I know that with the leaks that happened in late 2020, they were working on Street Fighter 6, so we do know it's being worked on. I just don't think that this necessarily will be, you know, it definitely will be Resident Evil related. You know, it's going to expire Sunday at, like, 1 a.m. or Sunday night into Monday, or in the morning. So I'll definitely be around to do a video on it, and, you know, I'll actually be coming home from a concert. So, but I'll already be awake, so fuck it, right? Like, it doesn't even matter at that point. But I'll be doing coverage on it if it's not a live stream, though. It's weird how they're doing it. They're just kind of like, the timer will just be revealed with probably either a trailer or probably a video. So probably something I can, like, react to and then cover like that. And in that case, it shouldn't be too hard to kind of intake all that stuff, because I think it's just going to be more, you know, more DLC we've been waiting for. If they pull a fast one and announce Dino Crisis Remake, I'm pretty sure the internet would break, because that would be pretty fucking... out of the blue, but also, like, really fucking killer all at the same time. They're like, yeah, we took the RE3 team and we gave them something to do, and they just gave them Dino Crisis, you know. It's also weird it's on a Sunday. Yeah, and it's also weird that, but it's like Sunday night into Monday. So it's literally like Sunday, then the clock strikes midnight, and then all of a sudden you got to wait until like 1 or 2 a.m., and then there you go. And it's like, what the hell? Why is it happening then? Because if it was like an actual event, I would have, 5 p.m., 6 p.m. Eastern time, like normal shit that they would do. But that was really fucking weird. Like, why is there a timer, and why is it? I don't know. Altastic says you should try this on the N64. I would love to. That's definitely something that I would like to do. Because I do own it, so I don't think I've ever actually streamed it. But we do have a donation, so you know what that means. It's time to roll. Force damage. So I do have to take damage. I'll probably take damage from a zombie. Maybe a remake collection with added content. Yeah, a lot of people want the fucking the trilogy also put out. Like whether or not we would actually see that, I don't know. I always get flustered and fucked up on this puzzle when I'm like reading the chat, doing other things, when it's like it's so easy and I've done it a million times, but I still mess it up. The GameCube version of RE2 is amazing. I love RE2 on GameCube. I love it on Dreamcast. I love it on N64. I like it all. But I want to say the Dreamcast is probably... I'll test this. Sorry, I was trying to help. You're good, man. Thank you for the $2 super chat. That's the thing with the dice roll, man. It goes either way. You're either helping or it's going against. I know it's never intentional. It's just luck of the fucking dice, I guess. I don't like to hype about possible new games. Reminds me of the Blue Box conspiracy for Silent Hill. Thank you, Jeff M. I like this mode. Yes, this is the dice lock. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, too, right? It's like you can believe a lot of stuff and it goes far, and like Silent Hill is just kind of dormant, and, yeah, Dreamcast is probably my favorite port for RE2 and RE3, to be honest with you. Alright, force damage. This is for Altastic. There you go. I am seeing Tool Sunday night at Wells Fargo Center. I didn't kill him. I just knocked him down. GameCube is nice because you can skip the cutscenes and you don't have to wait. Like they went around that, so that's what's good about the GameCube for sure. Dreamcast looks really good too. Ah, motherfucker. Code Veronica X. Yeah, Code Veronica is always good. Especially on GameCube, because Code Veronica X on PS2 looks really muddy and shitty. GameCube, though, looks really good. And then, of course, the Dreamcast version looks good. So Dreamcast and GameCube were very, very powerful and did a great job. Showcasing these games. Alright, we might as well have our first little save here. While I still can save. Just in case something happens and I get a roll that I regret not saving. You gotta love the classic knife sounds, that's for sure. Alright. What's up, Ty? Welcome. J-Chip says, my issue with the DC port isn't really the fault of the game, but I'm just not a fan of the controller. Yeah, I gotcha. I see what you're saying. That's why emulators are your best friend if you want to at least experience it, but then you can also do the HD mod on Dolphin, and then that's like the definitive. So Seeing the ammo in Dreamcast and how it looks is the best way to play. I agree. I mean, I think having the health always at your, like, you can check it, and the ammo is really helpful. Think Capcom will make a game that will retcon Code Veronica? I don't know what they're going to do as far as like Code Veronica happening in the story since they're retelling this. Thoughts on the Uncharted movie? It just looks mediocre, to be honest with you, and that's kind of what I'm hearing, so I'm not really looking forward to it. It will probably just fall flat like every other video game movie. Go in with lower expectations and then see what happens, just like Resident Evil. Like, don't expect much. And I gotta grab the jewels. But yeah, don't expect much, and then also, yeah, it's just like, come on. I've seen a bunch of movies that have the same concept as Uncharted. You know, it's been done before, and probably better. You know. Yeah, the Biohazard box set does look really cool. They're putting out in Japan. You have to see if that's on Play Asia or something. Jay says his first RE experience was RE2 on N64. Got the PS1 with RE1 and 3 a year later, and the original 3 games are the best to this day. I agree, Jay. Thanks for sharing those memories, because that's, you know, it's cool that you sometimes can get into it on a different port like that, you know, because the ports are very unique in their own way, and that's what I think is really cool. And I think, you know, there has been content done on it, but I'm going to be working on a series that kind of goes into the physical copy side of Resident Evil and the history of the physical releases. And I think it's going to be a really cool video, and it's going to be fun. And of course, I get hit by the fucking crows. Do you think the video game movies are poor quality the way comic book movies used to be quality due to the generational gap? That's a good question. I mean, I would say it probably just has to do with, I think, just the people that they get involved with in the studios. And I think that they, you know, kind of lose sight as to who's watching their films. And, you know, like, for example, like with Welcome to Raccoon City, like, if you don't know anything about Resident Evil, you're like, yo, what the fuck is happening? Because there's no real full explanation. It's very vague, and even for casuals, it's very confusing. Like, Callie was next to me the whole time and was like, what the fuck is that? And she knows Resident Evil a decent enough. She doesn't know the lore, but she knows what it is because she's around me playing it all the time. And there are still more questions than actual answers. Yo, David, what's up, man? He says, what's up, man? Been binging lots of your videos. Currently watching you and John on Code Veronica and stopping when I catch up to my current playthrough. That's awesome, man. Yeah, we played Code Veronica a bunch in the past year. Code Veronica got a lot of love this year for sure. Like I said, we're not doing the retrospective on it anymore. Obviously, I'm gonna have to just take the wheel and see, you know, how I can kind of do it one day, but just try to rework it and, you know, make it work, because I want to do more video. Like video retrospectives and stuff like that too. Like, I want to do stuff like that. There's a bunch of them out there though already, so I have to obviously make it unique. So the wheels are spinning. You know, like I said, this year is going to be kind of like a revamp of. It's already been a revamp of LTRE, just trying to get more content done and get more stuff done, and let the ideas just kind of happen, and yeah, make it happen. You know. I did get into the Capcom Partner Program, so I am in the Capcom stuff, so I can do official streams and stuff like that when they are announcing it. So that's going to be really cool, and it's also great because I can finally attempt to get, you know, early copies of stuff to actually review. And, you know, one thing that I really think I wish. You know, it is what it is. You can't say, you know, what could have been and this and that, and you don't want to get caught up in that. But I think in my headspace, I was thinking, man, like, if we actually got Village early like all the other people did, we would have capitalized on the coverage, because we were already covering it for a year at that point, and we would have had time to actually work on the reviews, take time off. Like, we had time set aside to just work on that stuff ahead of time, and it crushed us. Like, it really did. So we did our best when we covered Village, and we still got views and we still got pushed, but and we were able to at least stream it a day early, so that helped. But yeah, it's just like we would have probably got a bigger push if we got it early. And we didn't. It's like the train kind of passed us because all the other content creators already put everything out that needed to be said. So when we put out our review, it's like, like the algorithm's just like, there's already 50 reviews of Village, so But it's like, if I can be a part of the first 10, well, maybe that would actually help, So no more with that. That's changing, obviously, because, I'm in the program now, and hopefully, it's cool. Like, when the time comes, I'm not getting all these other Capcom games, you know what I mean? It's specifically just Resident Evil. I mean, I could, but I don't cover them, you know what I mean? But I could still be like, oh yeah, I'm doing this, and this, So, thank you, Dude vs. Evil. Thank you for the congrats. And Trigger says, my first experience was watching my uncle and cousin play RE2 and 3, and I sucked. And I didn't play it until I was older. Some people couldn't play that shit, It was challenging. Oh, you posted the RE3 board game on Discord? That's great, man. I refuse to support that company, though, because, like, they kind of never sent me my Kickstarter set that I paid money for. So that's kind of annoying. And that happened, that was a debacle I talked about back when that came out. I have the board game only because my brother got it for me for a Christmas gift when he realized I didn't have it. So, Autastic, $2 super chat says, when was the last canon appearance of Hunk in RE4, or was that the last canon appearance? I don't even think it was canon, really, in that game. I would say probably RE3, right? Because the epilogue. Would you cover Dino Crisis Remake, J-Chip? Absolutely. Yeah, I actually played, I don't know, J-Chip, I know you were kind of away from the channel, or maybe you were lurking for a little bit, but actually a few months ago, I did do Dino Crisis. It was probably in the fall, I want to say maybe August or September. I did go back, and speaking of Dreamcast, I played it on the Dreamcast. But let me roll for Autastic here, because I was kind of trying to catch up in the chat, and then I saw his roll. So, no reloading is turned off. Thank you, Autastic. You actually helped, see? You ended up helping.
Most of these medicines are from Umbrella.
And David with a roll. $5. Thank you, David. Appreciate that, man. Thanks for coming in and hanging out today. This one's for David. Unban weapon. Well, I'm going to unban the machine gun. That's what we're going to do. All right. Have a roll. I would absolutely, though, cover Dino Crisis Remake. Absolutely. I was gonna, I liked covering Dino Crisis on Dreamcast. It was fun to play through it. I definitely, needed a strategy guide to kind of get through that fucking thing. That's for sure. And I even said that while I was live. I was like, I am not good at this game, and I'm not gonna sit here and fucking, sit here for a million hours and figure it out. So I think I knocked it out in a couple streams. Dino Crisis 2, on the other hand, I actually really enjoy. We did stream that on the channel a few years ago, and I definitely would want to revisit that, because that game is completely different. It's like when you get past a certain point and you actually upgrade and buy weapons, you are just flying through that game, and you basically just have to farm dinosaurs. Like, that game's approach to combat is completely different, where Dino Crisis is a lot more minimalistic, and it's a lot more like, turning on the lasers, you can hide from them, but David said, not the slot I wanted, but glad to help. That's all good, man. It's up to you, man. Tyler's in here. What's up, man? Hunk is my favorite character. Wish he was a main villain in the game. That's what Autastic says, yeah, I mean, I love Hunk. I would love for them to at least bring him back, to be honest with you. He was always a cool, mysterious character. But now we have like 100 fucking rounds. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, Dino Crisis 2 is definitely like an action film. That's probably the best way to describe it. Trying to clear out this top part here. Yeah, man, Dino Crisis is another game that's kind of gone up in value, along with all the other Resident Evil crap over the years. Like, if you have that physically, that can go from, you know, 50, 60 bucks, I'm pretty sure. The second one's a little bit more rare, I think. They will announce RE4 remake. I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm gonna do a video or release a video. It's already recorded. It's just being pieced together, and I'm gonna take today after the stream to put it up. But it's me asking that question for what are they dropping in, you know, 2 days or whatever. And you know, I just stand by my thing. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna stand by how I feel about it, you know. Oh shit, we got fucking 2 donos coming in. $2 Canadian from Jesse Reese and $2 from David. All right. Yeah, definitely get another one, Tyler. That's so disappointing, man. Especially as a collector of physical media, I can tell you, when that shit happens and stuff gets scratched or fucked up on shipping, that's what sucks, man. Like, you know, say what you want about, you know, obviously, you know, the fucking... Oh, shit. God damn it. No killing is still on. I thought I turned that off, though. What the fuck? Or no, reloading. Okay. That's still... Oh, my bad. Whoops. Alright, chat room. I'll take some damage for that one. I'll take some damage for that one. Let's roll on that. That was really, really my bad. I completely fucked that up. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we got 9 on. So force damage. I got a force damage anyway, but I'll take double for that one. I'll take double for that one. So force damage for Jesse. And then for David... Force damage. Wow, I literally got 2 force... That's karma. Right in the ass right there. Right in the ass, guys. That's karma. I got 2 force damages. So, back to back. So, let me just... I deserve this. I went John Wick on all of them, like I Am Legend said. I don't know why I just started going off. I just, for some reason, thought killing was on. But alright, force damage 1. Force damage 2. And I'm on danger. But this is what I deserve because I fucked up. And there's another one just for the sake of it. Yeah, I know. You know, Carlos Cruz was saying that too. Like it was President's Day, and you know, so it's like, could it be, you know, President's daughter? I don't think they're gonna do that. I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't think we're gonna get an announcement this soon, guys. Like, I just think that they're gonna. I don't know. Am I the only one that's like thinking that? Like, don't you think they would finish a cycle? And no mixing. Wow. I pulled a double whammy. Chat room. 4th damage. That's a long bite, too. I wasn't tapping X on them. Shit. J-Ship says, what's with the mixing? Another thing that I just, like... It's such out of habit, I guess, and I just, like... I have to keep glancing over to remind myself what the stipulations are. Alright, well, Leon got fucked up just in that run, because, obviously, I just went through all my healing... And I had to take damage because I fucked up, so... Must start over at this point. No, AAA Gamer. I'm not starting over. Fuck that. We're already making progress here. Now, I cleared out the room of zombies. But that's it. Until it's actually turned on. I gotta pretty much get the knife back in me. Because that's the only thing that can actually withstand this bullshit. Had to get shit out of the chat. Yeah, I think they would save it for a bigger event. They would want to milk VR a little before dropping the remake. That's a good point. And I do bring that up, McBrew, in the video. I kind of bring that up. Like, you know, RE4 VR just came out. Like, literally within a few months. You know, it came out October, but still. You should have to waste ammo clip for 12. Yeah, that's true. Let me do that. This is for me fucking up. And just being a complete dink. Like, my brain is garbage sometimes, guys. I'm sorry. Like... Shit that I shouldn't have done. So there you go. Just wasted a whole ass clip. But I'm still rolling for Autastic. That's not for just him. That was for my mistake. And now reset. Thank God I saved. Talk about karma. Giving me the middle finger. There you go, chat room. Ah. Thank you, Altastic, for the $2 super chat. We're going to turn on the PlayStation again and start from our save. Now, thankfully, I fucking saved. But you guys actually win, because in this scenario, everything I just killed is actually undone. So, I cheated by accident, or on purpose. No, I'm kidding. By accident. Now I have to reset, and everything I just accidentally cheated on is back. Now we're even, chat room. Now we're even, okay? So, no mixing, no killing, as it stands. As it fucking stands. So there you go. I fucked up, chat room. But again... Karma has a way with events, I guess, and things happening, and that is exactly what happened. Alright, let me grab my drink while this starts up again, and we will continue. But still not bad. Still not terrible. But Autastic, I think we had like 4 last attempt, 4 resets. I did switch reset because Nuji brought up a good point that 12 is more of like the least one that's rolled, because obviously it's a higher, you know, it's a higher roll. But I wanted to make the Anthony reset on 12 because I was getting 11s like a fuck ton. So I did switch it around a little bit on here. But yeah, let me grab my stuff real quick. I'll be right back, and we will continue. Yes, I am playing on the actual PS1. That's how we do it here. So, It's as authentic as you can get, and as shitty as you can get, because I had to do a reset. But it's all good, because I deserve it. So, let's do it. All right. This stream is not sponsored by Wawa Peach Tea, but they do now have the bigger guys back in stock after like 3 months. So, shout out to Wawa, though. Keeping it real. All right. So, everything I just did has been revoked. That's my punishment. And of course, with a smack in the face like a reset, that's all you can really do. So, where we are is we have to do the valve again. So, that's fair. That's fair, chat room. Yeah, music never gets old. Never gets old. Soundtrack's killer. Always fire. And, you know, it just kind of adds to what makes some of these classic games always easy to go back to. You know, because a lot of people ask me, like, oh, do you get, you know, tired of playing the same game? And, you know, how do you do content, you know, full time? Or how do you, you know, not get sick of it? But I love the genre, and I love Resident Evil. And when it's been such a part of your life for such a long time, and there's, like, obviously standout moments and memories that you have, so it's just, you know, there's a lot of stuff that I kind of hold close to my chest that kind of will always stick with me, and that's kind of what, you know, like what kind of lurks behind the memories of these games, you know, is the connection that you have with the first time you played it, the memories you have with it, the stuff that is like burned into your brain, like you couldn't, you know, like you could not forget it if you tried. Motherfucker. That was a sloppy dodge. Sloppy dodge. J Chip says Ant and Nuji Dice Lock Challenge for RE5, RE6 would be a fun watch. That actually would be interesting. RE5 and RE6 is you'd have to actually really look at them a little differently, because RE4 and 5 I feel like would be similar, because there's merchant shop like abilities in 4 and 5. So it depends on if you like limit merchant runs, or you're just doing found guns only, or like weird stuff ahead of time. I don't know. It's interesting. And RE5 would be the same thing, because you would have to just calculate between Chris and Sheva, but you're working together. So a dice lock co-op on both 5 and 6, and you're both like locked to those stipulations, that's very interesting. At least it's an interesting topic. I'm in real estate, and I've tried adding content to YouTube. Yeah, man. I mean, just keep doing it. You know, just try to find time, do what you can. Couldn't get away with any of this stuff on RE5 though. You are required to. No, you have to clear the enemies. You're right. So that's what I'm saying, is that like you do have to revamp it. For these games, you can get away with not killing, obviously, unless it's like bosses. Like you can get away with that. But yeah, RE4 and 5, like you have to kill. So the stipulations that you have has to be different. The knife is OP in 4 through 6. They are, and it's easier to knife in those games, because the perspective is different, and it just feels like more consistent. Sparshot says, I've been running around the mansion and RPD countless times since the OG release dates. Was 11 and 96. Games, environments, and music like old, comforting friends. Oddly. It's still creepy. Odd psychologically. I can't even talk. Psychologically. Yeah. I know what you mean. Toy boat. I can't even do it. Toy boat. There we go. All right, my brain's fixed now. Yeah, no, it's a very strange kind of feeling, like when you go down, like nostalgia, like what it gives you, right? Like, and kind of the pieces of that, it kind of brings you back. It keeps that time alive, so it doesn't like make you forget certain things, and you know, it's kind of wrapped in nostalgia and in a great kind of way, and it also has just a really cool sense of just like, I guess just like the era of how simple it was, because you knew that there was still limitations at the time of what, you know, gaming was, but the stuff that you were seeing, you were just like, shit, man, this stuff is possible. Like, you know, they can actually make something scary or make something really effective with just these graphics, which were the best at the time. And, you know, there was competition, and, you know, then, of course, there brings on the different ports, which I always think are kind of a part of that memory, because I remember, you know, seeing the different variants of Resident Evil 2 and seeing the different copies of Resident Evil 3 and seeing them on different consoles, and I was always like, well, is there really a difference? Like, how did they make this older game run better or have different features and stuff? And they did. But I kind of have like memories associated with all of those copies, if that makes sense, because they were just always around. And I remember I would get the same thing, and then even my dad would say, oh, why are you buying this again? Like, you already have this. And it's like, yeah, but, you know, I want to get this on PC. And my biggest regret is losing that long box of Resident Evil 3 or the big PC box, because I did get it brand spanking new. AC, what's going on? Welcome. I got it brand spanking new, and it was just... I don't even have the jewel case anymore, guys. Like, I really wish I still had that. I really don't know what happened. Might have got lost when I moved. Like, so many things could happen, but I need that back in my collection one day, but I'm not going to pay the premium price that is online for it. But those PC boxes would always get thrown out, just like the N64 box would get thrown out, or whatever. It would, or Nintendo, like anything Nintendo, like NES, Super Nintendo, and then it would just get, you know, thrown the fuck out. It's just rare as hell, and the price has only gone up for most of this stuff. And yeah, that's what's weird, right? It's like just a few years of how much things can change in that, and obviously some of the older consoles are a little harder to come by, so I agree, Carlos. I think there's certain things that are kind of lost in the newer generation of gaming. That's why I kind of long for the old days of, you know, of kind of what I'm talking about: PS1, N64, PS2, GameCube, Xbox. Like those couple gens there for me was what I was around, and so AC said, I am joining almost every stream if I can. Well, thank you. All the watch time and what you guys put into the stream, even if you just listen to this at work or in the background, like that helps. Believe me, like watch time is a big thing for YouTube and the algorithm. So anything that you watch and contribute, I appreciate. It doesn't have to be monetary. It could just be just watching this in the background, hitting the like button, and subscribing. That's it. You know what I mean? Stuff you could just do for free. I appreciate that. You know, these graphics, to our minds, locked photographic when released, was generally mind-blowing. Folks may laugh today. Yeah, I think some people might be like, yeah, like how did you once find this scary or something like that? You know what I mean? Folks may laugh today at us who were there back in the day. The nostalgia, too powerful. Exactly. Way too powerful. Tyler likes the Code Veronica Dreamcast. Good luck finding that. Or he says like the Code Veronica. Yeah, like as far as expensive stuff. Yeah, no, that's a no, because now it's even more higher than before. I actually have the PS1 that right now we're gaming on that has the that could use the screen, the LCD screen. I don't own the screen. I would like to get one though, just because again, this part of history. Because I do remember when, you know, that was new and that was a thing coming out, and remember seeing it in the magazines and everything, and Twisted Metal Small Brawl was advertised on it, and then they had the PlayStation Wherever, Whenever, Forever disc, which had a bunch of stuff that was also packed inside the box with the PS1 with the screen. So obviously you could just buy it standard, but you didn't, you know, need to buy the screen. So a welcome distraction while I'm making cold calls. Yeah, man. Whatever helps, man. Like, you know, it's just, it's all good. Appreciate you being here. Where is I'm trying to think where I could actually use the small key, because the small key I can use to get the Matilda parts. Even though I can't kill, I didn't do that last time, so I'm really trying to think of if I should even... there's a bunch of enemies there. Yeah, J-Chip, we'll see. I think it was already going up anyway, even before the last couple of years, to be honest with you. It was kind of going in that direction, looking at Perry's store and seeing the prices change, and you know, but yes, definitely things outside can influence the market and the gaming stuff. But yeah, the retro stuff's just always going up, man, regardless, and it adds to it. Brian says, I hope Capcom releases a remaster. Yeah, man. On modern consoles, PC. It's easy money, Capcom. Brian, you really hit the nail on the head. I think that's like honestly what most people should be wishing for that this announcement is, but I think it's a kind of a giveaway considering the font is very, very Village-esque, so I don't know. Alright. God. These stipulations are tough, man. I hate not being able to kill because it really fucks it up. But we got to do it. We got to figure it out. Yeah, just having them on Steam. Like, but yeah, Zelda's the same way, man. Zelda is the same way. For sure. 51 people in here, though. That's awesome. It's a good little crowd for a Thursday afternoon. Hit that thumbs up, guys. Hit that like button. I appreciate that. Yeah, J-Chip. That's one. So the Silent Hill ones, for some reason, in Resident Evil, like the survival horror stuff is just like skyrocketed. I want to get that fucking Matilda, but I know it's not. I know I'm just going to get killed. I don't even have enough healing to really do this, but here we are. Motherfucker. Tumble those cubes. All right. Let's see, Sparkshot, this is for you. Rolling. No reloading is on. I can't kill. But if I can kill and there's another roll that comes through, that is turn on. So thank you for that, Spark Shot.
Ready, start.
Appreciate it. See, Jessica wants about says, "Hey Anthony, nice to catch the stream. It's Friday, 1:30 a.m. and I need to get to work early tomorrow. Your voice is the ASMR I need to drift off. Good luck with the dice lock." Well, thank you.
Yeah, for me too.
And Callie's like, "Yes, for me." She listens to Game Grumps though, so that's the ASMR that she needs. Square Enix has remastered Chrono Cross on modern consoles. That's Callie. Callie's here eating Ritz crackers.
Wait, what? What are you doing?
I was like, "You're just here eating Ritz crackers."
Yeah. I'm leaving.
All right.
I love you.
I love you too.
I'll see you later.
Have a good day as I struggle. And they're all dead. All right. All right. All I got is this herb. That's it. I got a Fire TV in the living room that has PS1 games on it, and I can jump on the OG trilogy pretty much at any time. That's a good one, man. Yeah, anything Android is killer because you can just hack it and be done with it, and you have it. Mukbang, isn't that ASMR with eating? I think so, and I think you guys were saying that on the chat. They were like, they were fucking around. They're like, "Do a mukbang, Anthony and John," and like, I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And then you guys had to clear it up, so I was really confused. I get very confused sometimes with what happens. Come on, Marvin. I can't kill you, so I just want to get him out of the room. Why is it every time you stream Callie is snacking or eating something? I don't know. That's a good question. Bum bum. Bum bum. I'm sorry, guys. I can't kill him, so this music's just going to keep playing until I leave. Alright. That's unlocked. David coming in hot with the $2. So for David, no mixing's turned off. Sweet. That's kind of cool. I can actually get some red herb action going on here. Sweet. Have you played Dino Crisis 2 on the channel? A dice lock in that fast-paced game would be amazing. Yes. It's funny you bring that up because we were just talking about Dino Crisis before you joined the chat, and yeah, I was even saying about going back and playing them again, and doing dice locks on them would be really cool. But I don't know. I don't know. That first game, I'm just not. I have to get better. Like before I attempt Dino Crisis, I definitely have to like kind of like what I'm trying to do now with the dice lock stuff going forward is practicing and just trying to get better at each attempt and really trying to, you know, crush the goals. And I think that's kind of more like motivating sometimes when I'm like struggling to, you know, get past something or whatever. You know, it's rough. So I was like, man, Dino Crisis, I definitely am going to approach. Dino Crisis 2 would probably be even easier than 1, considering it's just more like, you know, we were talking about earlier. It's like an action game, action movie, you know, stuff like that. Alright, fuck it. Parasite Eve on the channel? Sure. I actually do own, shout out to Dustin. He got me a copy of that a few years ago, and I do own Parasite Eve, and obviously I can play the second one as well. So absolutely. I think the polls and what the supporters of the channel want to see is really important, and I think the biggest thing for the first attempt at playing something different in the survival horror lane that's newer was Tormented Souls.
Let's try. Ready, start.
That's a close one, chat room. Dead Space Dice Lock would be interesting. That'd be very interesting. That's a good one. Altastic with the $2. Forced Nemesis fight for the RE3 Dice Lock. I don't know. Because to be honest with you, I would probably just try to kill him. Like, just try to kill him at each attempt. I don't think that would be that hard, but we can definitely change. Again, RE3 I might approach a little bit differently. RE1 and 2 I wanted to keep similar. With 3, there's different stuff with that, so we can always switch it up. But we'll see what happens. But thank you for the $2 super chat. And your role is banning a weapon. And I'm going to ban the machine gun again, because that's the one thing that I don't think I will have to use. So there we go. Because we banned it, unbanned it, and then we banned it again, right? So if I'm wrong, correct me, but I'm pretty sure that's where we're at. Another small boy. Super Mario Dice Lock? Yeah, right. If only you could dropkick zombies like in Dying Light 2. I know, right? Where's the parkour when you really need it, you know? There we go. The movement restriction added to health status was a game changer. Being below caution is a death penalty. Had to start a new game in RE2 and 3 back in the day. Yeah, it's crazy how just like the certain moves that you can make the first time can be just detrimental when you don't know like what to expect and how, you know, and the randomization of 3, which is what I always like, which is, you know, you're not knowing what to expect sometimes on playthroughs and stuff like that. And boom. Didn't get hit. Sometimes I get caught and then he still gets me with his tongue or fucking claws my ass, but Devos is here. What's up, man? Ah, she still got me. What? That was lucky. Next hit's gonna bring me into caution, but I'll keep trying. Because this shit is fucking brutal. There we go. There we go! Whew. Yeah, tiptoeing around the liquor is always fun. Oh, Tremors? Yeah, I think I've probably seen the first 3. I don't own them or anything like that, but they're pretty good, actually. I think there's like 7 now or something, so I can't really speak for the new ones, but just started Tormented Souls last night. Loving it so far. Yeah, Sam, I am on I am on part 5. I think I just finished part 4 of my Tormented Souls live stream, and that's the first game that I'm attempting this year to kind of bring a different survival horror game to the channel each week, talk about different games and cover different stuff. And for a newer survival horror game, you know, I'm probably halfway through it at this point, and I would say I'm a fan. I do enjoy it. It is cryptic as fuck, so it's hard, and it is not friendly at all to casuals. Like, you have to be a fan, I think, and at least appreciate the genre in some regard to really get down with that kind of game, because it is very old school, and the fact that they captured it like that was really cool. So I'll give them props for making it work. And I'm still kind of unraveling the story and stuff like that, but I'm not giving away any spoilers, but I'm enjoying it. And of course, I'm going to try to beat it on the channel, and then, I'll obviously move on to another survival horror game once I do, a poll. Everyone that supports me can vote on that stuff. Patreon or YouTube members. As a kid, I always thought the Nemesis was like a cross between Mr. X and a liquor. Such a cool design. The Nemesis designs in Remake are so disappointing, especially the mutations. I would agree. I know you retracted your message and I just read it, so I'm sorry. I just outed you. Whatever. I don't know if your name's Jessica or whatever your name is, but yeah, I just wasn't a fan of Type 2, really, and that was like my favorite design. And always my favorite boss battle in Resident Evil 3. And I love the clock tower fight too. And both were kind of just like, I don't know, a little underwhelming. Big fan of Nightmare on Elm Street, and you got a Freddy tattoo on your shoulder. That's awesome. I love Nightmare on Elm Street. I got my poster hanging up over there signed by Robert and Heather Langenkamp. There's many of, final girls or people that I haven't gotten signed, but there is some that I have, and she's one of them. Damn doggos. Yeah, Tormented Souls is a fucked up game. Like, it is even more fucked up than Resident Evil in many aspects. It's honestly more on the lines of Silent Hill in terms of like fucked up horror and shit that you see. So the final fight, I didn't mind the final form of Nemesis, so I hope RE4 Remake doesn't cut anything. It's going to be a difficult pill to swallow, as they probably would do it. Yeah, I hope not. What games have you been playing off stream? That's a good question, J-Chip. I've been playing Halo, honestly, consistently. Me and my friends have been. Let me see. I don't know. I'm just trying to think. I'm having a brain fart real quick. I'm just like, wait, what do I want to keep in here at this point? But yeah, no, I've been playing a lot of Halo, and I'm going to check it out probably. I want to check out the fucking Martha's Dead or whatever that game is. I want to check that out because we were just talking about that last night, and I might try to check that out later this month. But yeah, lots of Halo though. Lots of Halo on the Xbox. And that's about it. Just Halo, and then when I play games on the stream, because I usually try to stream, 3 times a week or whatever, so I'm always like playing games for a decent amount of hours on those days, and then just kind of working on stuff. But I'm doing a better job at time management this year, and so keeping strict with the calendar and trying to just be in charge of my own schedule and stuff like that. That always helps. So. I don't know if you played it, but Control is really cool, and I recommend that one. Yeah, J-Chip. Control, I definitely heard great things about it, and I want to check it out. For sure. For sure. I say for sure a lot, right? For sure. Ex-Cathedra says, what's up? Long time no see. Yeah, man. Hope you've been well. Seriously. It's been a long time since I've seen you around here, man. Hope you're well. As Leon gets munched here.
Most of these medicines are from Umbrella.
Phasmophobia. I'd have to see what that is, Devos. I don't know if I'm familiar with that, but I'd have to. Jin with the 20 try. Jin's coming back. Roll for Jin. Their reloading is off. Thank you, Jin.
Sorry about that. When I saw the uniform.
So no killing is on. That's just the stip that's sticking with us here.
Who are you?
Ada Wong.
And what are you doing here?
I'm looking for some guy named Ben. He's one of those reporter types, always looking for a scoop. I heard he was locked up in the cell block, only there's a wrecked car barring the entrance. I've been trying to find another way inside. If we work together, we can move this thing. Give me a hand here, will you?
Fine, Ada. Hey, as a YouTube member, do I get a role in Discord? Yes. Yes, you do. I can assign you your role. Just let me know your username. Is it just J-Chip in there?
I just joined the S.T.A.R.S Bravo team last month.
One more for the red dress, says Jin. All right, Jin. Brother man, Jin. Ban weapon. I will ban. I'll ban the shoddy, I guess, because I really don't know what other things I could ban. Looks like I'm going through this thing knife anyway. At this point, not even killing anyone. So, oh, it's just J-Chip. All right, brother. I'll assign your role pretty much for that dollar amount, and you'll have access to everything that YouTube and Patreon get. Because I pretty much try to make it even, because YouTube just has one tier, but everything you get with that, you gain access to. So, yeah, it's cool. Just mixing as much shit as I can while I can, really. Phasmophobia would be a cool game, especially with others like the Raccoon City stream. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of stuff would be cool. Well, especially if as long as it's in the lane in which I'm kind of doing it. If I were single, which Ari character would I date in real life? Well, not Ada. She would kill me. I think it's safe to say I would do Jill, for sure. $2 super chat from Autastic.
Most of these
Let me
medicines
guess.
are from
You
Umbrella.
must be
Let me
Ben,
guess.
right? Get up now.
No killings off. Wow. Thank you, Autastic.
I'm trying to sleep here.
You actually got it off. Your wish came true. There we
Is
go.
this the guy?
We're clean, guys. We're clean right now.
You told the city officials that you knew something about what's been going on, didn't you? What did you tell them?
Still have a knife, but I could switch it out
Who the heck are
until
you?
something else happens.
Trying to find my boyfriend. His name's John. He was working for a branch office of Umbrella, based in Chicago, but he suddenly disappeared 6 months ago. I heard a rumor that he's here in the city.
I don't know anything. And even if I did, why would I want to tell you?
Okay, I say we leave him in there.
J-Chip,
Does
that
anyone
would be
know what
interesting
he's
Until
doing in
Dawn.
the cell?
I always liked Until Dawn. I always thought it was really underrated, and I don't think Sony gave that game enough promotion.
Cell. Those zombies aren't the only things crawling around out there.
What was that?
Like I said, I'm not leaving this cell. Get out of here before you lead it right to
Neo thinks that Welcome to Raccoon City could have been a little bit better with a little bit more character development. I don't know. I just think that it was already going too fast, and it needed to slow down, and I don't know if that would have been enough to slow it down in addition to the development.
Do you even
Who could
know how to
say?
get out of the city? There's a kennel in the back of the building. Inside the kennel,
Jesse
there's a
Reese, $2 Canadian.
lead you to the sewer entrance, but
He said, all right, clean slate no more. Ban weapon. Damn. What else does Leon get? I need help, chat room. What the hell else does Leon get? I banned the machine gun. I banned the shotgun. What do we got here? What other weapons? Gary Garcia says, enjoying the streams. Thank you, man. Let me roll it for Gary. No mixing. Sweet. No mixing is on. 10. There we go. All right, flamethrower. Yeah, I'll ban the flamethrower. I don't want to screw myself. I already banned the shotgun, but I can deal without the shotgun. Is Leon still a virgin in the current timeline? Probably. Yeah, like there's some moments I kind of laughed a little bit at Leon, but it was more so of like I wasn't laughing because I thought that he was Leon. I was just laughing at Yogia just because like his timing was actually pretty good, but that's still not like really Leon. Like, you know what I mean? Like, didn't really act like him or look like him. Okay, so yes, banning that. So far we got flamethrower, machine gun, shotgun, banned. But I have to go to the manhole cover, right? I'm running all the way back here. Well, I wanted to actually get a gun, and that's what I wanted to do, but I'm going to run past the save room anyway. I don't think Leon and Ada had a one-night stand. When the fuck did that happen? Maybe in some fan fiction. Clock Tower would be interesting to play. I think I'm going the wrong way here. Leon. That's why I need weapons so I can just fucking clear out these fucking bitches. Leon's still thirsty over Ada to this day because there was no one night stand. Exactly, right? That's the biggest thing. It's like you never got to that point. Thank you, Neo. You enjoy your day at work, brother. You keep on keeping on as well. Oh, you messaged me on Patreon about a village theory you had? Oh, awesome, man. I'll definitely check it out. I'll be doing a little show for all you patrons on there, so. Alright, we need one more spark plug. Can you ask your new Capcom pals if Leon is a virgin or not? Seems the chat wants the answer. Yeah, I know, right? I like how like that was asked, and I was just like, what? Probably not, or probably is. I don't fucking know. Does that have anything to do with the story? That's so funny.
I don't think I've introduced myself yet. My name's Leon.
Yeah, now that I'm a Capcom creator partner, I can now understand why Capcom is while Leon is a virgin or not. I now have the answers. It all makes sense now.
You get upstairs through this shaft. Give me a boost. I'll go and check.
She just said shaft. That means something else is going to happen on the other side of this vent. Uh-oh, see? There's already foreplay happening. Now anything's possible. She's all in. All right, it's 8 a time. Time to do the boxes. Woo! Want to do a little run down here real quick. Check. 1, 2, 3. We good? We good, chat room?
I'm going to have to find another way around. I'll catch up with you later.
What? Ada, wait!